Video editors, that right there, that's not luck. That's not just cool visuals or a good song or dope sound effects. That is intentional sound design. And I'm gonna show you exactly how this works. I mean, look at this. I got the timeline ready to go for you guys, and I made a freaking art project of all the sound layers I wanna break down. I'm Boomer, founder of Multiply Sound, and I help video editors like you take control of the emotion in their videos through music and sound design and everything that lives in your timeline. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about your visuals. It's about how everything flows together that actually makes people feel something real. Remember, you're not just a videographer. Yes, you shoot visuals, but you are also a storyteller. And one of the best ways to do that is through music and sound. Before I started Multiply Sound, I was a full-time filmmaker shooting high luxury weddings and adventurous multi-day elopements all over the world. I also did a ton of brand work and commercial work. And on this YouTube channel, I'm always getting comments saying, yo, Boomer, you should break down one of your videos. You have all these cool WAV files behind you and you're always showing examples of audio only, and show us a real world sound design example with your footage. Guess what? I got you. Today we are breaking down a trailer that I made for a 3-day elopement I shot in Iceland. Shit got wild. There was paragliding, there was tattoos at midnight, we were chasing waterfalls, there was some hot spring adventures. A freaking volcano erupted while we were there, and we drove to it in like the middle of the night at like 1 a.m. It was sick. Their car broke down in the middle of the road.
I said we couldn't get a new one until tomorrow afternoon.
So much happened, and it was a wild 3 days, and they deserved a wild elopement film to go with it. I mean, look at this. This is a 30-minute long film, right? There's a lot going on here, but we are going to break down the first 2 minutes. Let's watch it first.
What do you call it when you jump off a cliff with someone and never really land? You call it love. Ours, at least. A love that paraglides over black sand. A love that laughs when the tank's full with the wrong fuel. A love that gets matching tattoos at midnight and turns every mistake into a memory. A love that makes even the earth shake to witness it. You more than the version of myself I had to let go to get here, more than comfort, more than certainty. And if everything around us disappears someday, if all that remains is this story and an echo of a few words, let them be this: I love you more.
You gotta come out strong. You gotta set the tone. And how are you gonna do that? Well, before I even looked at the footage, I actually started building the music, sound, and audio first. There are 5 layers of audio that I am consistently thinking about when it comes to sound design. I was thinking about the music, tonal sound effects, the voiceover,
I love you more,
regular sound effects, and obviously the camera audio. The first 3 layers, the music, voiceover, and tonal sound effects, are honestly the most important, and the last two, the regular sound effects and camera audio, are kind of like the cherry on top. But we're gonna break down every single section. Let's talk about the music. The song that I chose was Step Out. It's just a classic Iceland song from the movie Secret Life of Walter Mitty. The famous skateboarding shot of him just going down the road is just truly iconic. But remember, when it comes to music, you don't have to take a song for face value. You can chop it up, just like I did. I definitely wanted the beginning, and then definitely wanted some middle section, and then this little end right here was really important to me. So let's chop it up. Now this is gonna be my song, and you can see in my actual timeline, this is exactly what I did. You had the first part leading into the second part, boom. And then it led into the last. We're just gonna make this a compound clip just to make things easier. Boom, that's my song. So just remember, as you approach the music for your edits, you don't have to take a song for face value. You can switch up the vibe completely. So I had this song, but I wanted the actual intro to be about 2 minutes long. So I knew that something had to lead up into those drums. So I thought a voiceover could be cool of Josh's voice, the groom's voice, right before that song drops in. I knew I needed a really strong line to lead into this song. Listen to what the voiceover said.
A love that makes even the earth shake to witness it.
A love that makes even the earth shake to witness it? Are you kidding me? Let's go. That's strong. The voiceover is really what makes this extremely personal. I actually wrote this myself, knowing everything that the couple cared about. Their tagline was, "I love you more."
I love you more.
So I had to fit that in. I basically talked to Josh, the groom, and had him record this, actually without Mare, the bride, even knowing. So just going that extra mile and writing the voiceover was just something that really took this film to the next level that probably most people won't do. So as you can see, I have the voiceover section before, and I had the voiceover section after this crazy musical section.
I love you more. More than the version of myself.
Right? So I knew I needed some type of music that would build up and almost lay a foundation for the voiceover and help maybe guide the voiceover and song out of the intro. And that's where tonal sound effects come in. Tonal sound effects come in all 12 keys to be able to glue everything together to make this song feel like a moment that everything was leading up to. I actually found the song's key, Step Out, was in E flat. And I did that just by Googling it. It's a super easy Google search. And then I added any tonal sound effects that I wanted, but all I had to do was make sure they were in the key of E flat, just like the song. I added a drone at the very beginning, lay the foundation. Then I added a cello melody. Ooh, a little vocal melody as well. And as you can see, like, Josh is kind of saying a line and then the cello is almost responding to it.
What do you call it when you jump off a cliff with someone and never really land? You call it love. Ours at least.
It's a beautiful dance between instrument and voice going back and forth. Let's keep listening.
A love that paraglides over black sand. A love that laughs when the tank's full with the wrong fuel. A love that gets matching tattoos at midnight and turns
a low
every
piano
mistake
build
into
the actual song.
A love that makes even the earth shake to witness it.
Hear how seamless that is? That's what I'm freaking talking about. Next thing I added was a reverse piano transition to help kind of transition the really big, intense, loud section from the song into a little bit of a more softer and calm section that would lead also into the voiceover. Listen. Pretty seamless, eh? Now, this violin melody to me added so much to this section. Just listen to it as is with the song. It's a nice little guitar. But now listen to it with a violin melody. It adds so much emotion. Come on now. Then I added a little drone to help us carry out the song. Boom. Now we're telling a story here. Now, if you're interested in learning more about tonal sound effects, I've really dedicated the last 3 years of my life to building tools for filmmakers that let you create and shape music directly inside your video editing software without even becoming a composer. They're basically real musical building blocks, not just whooshes and risers and impacts, but actual notes and chords and textures and melodies that live within a key. So everything works together and you're not just fighting music anymore. I created an entire intro from scratch that would lead into this song beautifully and added emotion with the violin. Tonal sound effects are the real deal, people. Link is in the description if you want to learn more. Let's talk about regular sound effects. They definitely have their place in a film. And I hope you guys don't think that I am anti-regular sound effects. Not at all. I completely understand that they have a place in filmmaking. I think this industry has just been really loud and saying that this is all you need. And I'm trying to maybe be a louder voice to also say that your music really, really matters. Tonal sound effects really, really matter as well. The story of your film is so much more important than noise. I'll play a little section of just the regular sound effects that I'm putting in. Basically, you're just putting sounds to what you see. In my head, this is not rocket science. If birds are flying, you put sounds of birds. If you see a volcano, you put volcano sounds. If you see the ocean or waterfalls, you put those sounds in too. You use whooshes and risers to impact moments like so. You can use vintage, you can use glitches to impact moments like this. Get your sound effects wherever you want. I'm pretty sure there are websites out there where you can just get them for free. They are 100% out there for you to use. The last layer that I want to talk about is camera audio. There is a trick to camera audio that I always use that just hits people with instant nostalgia, and that is using reverb tails on everything, especially these types of hype trailers or intro moments. I'll give you an example in this film. I think the reverb just reminds me so much of just fleeting moments in life and how you're almost trying to get them back, but time is just continually moving. It never stops, and it almost seems like the pieces of the past are still kind of floating. I think that's what reverb really does. And so let me just play this without the reverb. And let me play it with the reverb. I mean, instant nostalgia. I keep doing it. He's yelling. I think this one. Everyone's cheering for him. She's yelling and it's like it's echoing throughout the canyon. When all 5 of these layers are working together, your film stops feeling like clips and music behind it, and it starts feeling like one cohesive piece. Everything is connected, everything is intentional and well thought out, and that's where emotion starts to really hit your audience. I hope this was helpful. If you guys can do me a huge favor, like this video and subscribe. I really try to put effort into these videos and it would mean a ton. We will see you guys next week. Peace.